Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Couch Drop Podcast. This is episode 62. And if you go to enjoy today's episode, please make sure to subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. This is my co-host,
Jackson Hartman.
And we are only a few weeks away from our 1/4 of a year episode. So please stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll do something special. I don't know. Maybe our first in-person episode. We haven't done one of those since like February or something like that. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it. This episode shouldn't be too short, maybe not too long, maybe up to an hour. We'll see. I don't know how long it will be. Maybe like 45 minutes. But yeah, without any further ado, let's hop into it. So I think we're going to run our podcast a little bit different moving forward. Almost like a talk show, like something like Bill Maher or John Oliver will do, except from our perspective, so not as heavy as those. But just something like that, we'll touch on more current events. We're still talking about some of the stuff going on in our lives, but not for the entire hour or not just taking up blank space of just like saying nothing. So, that was Jackson's suggestion, by the way. I'm not trying to steal the show there. Jackson suggested that. So, so round of applause to him for that suggestion. And but I think we should just touch on one thing that we did yesterday for school, because that was pretty fun. So, Jackson, if you want to take it away.
We went on a field trip yesterday to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Racine, Wisconsin. It kind of varied. And we toured the S.C. Johnson facility, I don't know.
Something like that.
And saw some pretty cool architecture. We went to the zoo to see some animals.
The zoo.
And then we went to this museum, which was a Discovery Museum. It was fine. I mean, everybody just zoomed past everything. It's like they touched one thing and then immediately moved on to the next. It feels like everybody had somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I
thought it was. I wasn't a fan of the whole S.C. Johnson thing. That was not. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't really my thing. I did like the museum. Because I got to do the Southwest Flight Simulator. I had to wait in line for 20 minutes to do that, but it was pretty fun. And then the zoo was fun too. Everyone went crazy for the monkeys, so that was something. And we saw gorillas. Doing it. I just wanted to point that out. Miss Bissetta to take us away. So that was an interesting sight. But speaking of the zoo, I don't have one to show today, but me and Armando made the great idea to make a website. There's this thing called MailChimp, and it's like a website maker because obviously, you can search it up, mail and then chimp.
I know MailChimp, yeah.
And pretty much it's just a thing. It's a website maker because you're like, people make there's these websites that have such a cool layout. How do people make websites? MailChimp. And it's just a website maker for people. So me and Armando decided to make our own fragrance to sell on MailChimp. Here it is.
Make your own fragrance?
Yeah. So this is still connected to the field trip, by the way. We were at the zoo, and I saw this really pretty rose tree. I always love smelling things. It's my thing. So I smelled it. I'm like, damn, this smells good. And ding, it came off into my head. Armando, let's make our own cologne. So we started gathering a ton of different flowers and plants and grasses and came up with this little concentration. There's probably about 30 different plants and flowers and stuff in here. And then there's about half the bottle is filled with water, but the water's starting to filter out. Maybe there's only a quarter now because there's less and less water. And pretty much this was yesterday, so I'm going to leave this for about a week. So Thursday next week, I'm going to take it out. And by then, a lot of the plants and flowers should have evaporated and it should be more distilled. And I'm just going to pretty much take whatever's left. Actually, yeah, it's probably cat. But it should be kind of soaked. Maybe not evaporated, but it'll be soaked. And so I'm going to blend all this shit up and then put some essential oils in. Some pineapple, some apple, some strawberry maybe. Or not strawberry, it's some apple. And then just blend it all together. And it'll be a woody, citrusy blend. And I'll order something off Amazon, a cologne bottle that has nothing in it. Pour it in, put it on the website, and see if it sells. So,
man,
Right now it smells like shit, but we're gonna put in fruits and essential oils, which would balance it out. But
if you put in, you should put in something liquidy, because if you put in fruits, it's gonna get really thick like a smoothie.
yeah, I guess it could. But if we blend it, we could blend it for like 10 minutes, so it doesn't get thick. But I don't know if blending it for longer will do anything. But
It's not gonna be clear like cologne bottles are. Like the liquid's not gonna be clear, but it's an interesting idea.
will it be clear if I don't use fruit, just like the plants?
I don't know. I've never made my own perfume or cologne before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you probably never thought you would have to say, I'm making my own perfume. But, yeah, I mean, it looked like a greenish, like, kind of, like,
Yeah, it looks
color.
like
But,
dirt.
yeah, something like that. But I'm leaving it out for like 6 more days. And then I'm going to blend it and I'm going to put some essential oils in. Some cedar, some teak wood. And that should maybe balance it out. But we'll see. And we'll probably list it for like $50 for a bottle. But I mean, it's really small too. Like this is probably not. It's not going to be that much. But I may try to buy like perfume oil, so it can actually work. I mean, I wonder if that's a real thing. Like, because I can like I'm gonna go on Amazon and see how much like that is. Because I mean, I really couldn't say. But let's.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see how much it is. I don't even know if it's a real thing. Okay, I searched a perfume oil. So, I don't know if that's a real thing. Like, I don't know if I can just buy it off Amazon. But, like, I don't know. Like, something like this, maybe I'm looking for, like, a fragrance oil. That's only, like, $9, and it's Amazon's choice. So, you know, it's like $10 with tax, maybe something like that. But, you know, I don't know. So, you know, something along those lines. But, yeah, so me and Armand are making our own cologne. It should be out in a couple weeks on our website. We'll, like, link it or something. But, yeah, not so great smelling right now. But, you know, something will happen with it maybe. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else? My dad and I have been watching a lot of Trailer Park Boys. I know I talked to you about it last episode. Last episode, we probably watched a few episodes. Now we're already well into season 4. I mean, so.
Wow.
If you guys know the show.
I have been.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I have been watching episodes. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, it's a good show. I mean, yeah, it's good. I was in Springfield last weekend, so I had plenty of time to watch it on the car ride and just really anywhere. And I watched that and a lot of Stranger Things 4, which reminds me I want to get back to that because that is also really good.
Yes.
But Trailer Park Boys it's a funny show, and I realize there's 12 seasons.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to get through.
It's a lot. My favorite characters right now are J-Rock and Bubbles. It used to be Bubbles up until like a little bit ago, but I just love J-Rock because he's so dumb. But
yeah, J-Rock is a really good character. I like him.
and he always says no, and he's like, "Know what I'm saying?" Like,
Know what I'm saying?
you know, I asked Isaac, and I'm like, and he said he watched it because it came out like in 2001, so he said he watched in high school. It's old, and you can tell it's old. It's like some of it's like really bad quality, but yeah, I mean, I think some of the episodes up there are like, I love the finales are good. Like the season 2 finale and the season 3 finale are really good. Some of those. Where are you?
Let me check. I think I've watched at least all of season 1.
Yeah.
If not, I'm still finishing up the 6th episode or something. So.
By the way,
yeah, I have finished episodes 1 and 2 of season 2. So yeah.
Okay. By the way, you will see a return of what's his name, Tyrus. What's that guy in episode 1?
Oh yeah, Cyrus.
Yes, Cyrus will come back in like season 3 or season 4. By the way.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's not. There's not any spoilers. It like you can keep moving if you just boom go into like season 6 or season something like that. It doesn't matter. Apparently season 5 is the best season, and I'm already into season 4, so I'm hyped for season 5 because it's supposed to be like the best season, according to critics. But I mean, we'll see. So yeah, it definitely is funny. It's very different though. It's very satirical, and like there's just a lot of different things that make it so funny. Because like one of the things that I just found hilarious is that Julian always has a damn drink. Like,
I know. I was gonna point that out.
If you look in any scene, he does not have a drink.
Drink in his hand.
It's always full. It's some black liquid. It's not some real liquor, and it always has ice in it, even though it's hot.
And you can hear it because they have microphones on, because it's a mockumentary. You can hear the ice clinking in like half of the episode.
I know.
Half of the season.
Yeah, it's always full, and he never gets drunk. Like it's Ricky always gets drunk, but he never gets drunk, even though he has like 10 of them a day, and it must be some hard liquor. So it's just hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
And like the crime they do, it's like an everyday thing. They're like, all right, guys, we gotta go rob this goddamn ATM. Come on, we gotta rob some furniture. Gotta go steal a couch. Gotta go steal some barbecues. Like it's like an everyday thing. It's not some big heist. Like
no,
it's just
it's like going to the grocery store.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so very funny. It's up there with Breaking Bad and like Game of Thrones for some of my favorite shows.
Really?
It's good stuff.
It is a good show, though.
But yeah, if you want, we can touch on some more current events now. We touched on some of the things going on. Unless you have anything more to say. No? I guess we can move on. I definitely think we should talk about what happened in Texas.
Wait, one second.
Oh, sure.
Did you know Molly, I think is her name? So, not Trinity. Who's Trinity's mom? I forgot her
Lucy.
name. Lucy's roommate, Molly, is Jim Leahy's daughter in real life.
Oh,
Yes,
Sarah.
so
I think it's Sarah.
Is John Dunsworth, and I think her name's Molly is Sarah Dunsworth.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Jim Leahy they always fire their guns off like for no reason. Like wherever there's danger, they fire their guns off, and he has no authority. And I love Randy. He's up there too because he has no shirt on. Like you literally.
He does.
Up to season 4, I think he's worn a shirt like once or twice, and it's for like a couple seconds. So
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, great stuff. Yeah. So I think we are all aware, unless we've been living under a big rock in the earth, what happened in Texas.
Big rock.
Like Savaldi. Oh. Speaking of shootings, Jackson, you know in Racine there was a mass shooting at a funeral?
Recently?
Yeah, when we were in Racine, the day we were in Racine. We must have been within like 10 miles of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like 5 people were killed at some funeral.
Wow.
Yeah, insane.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I know.
We were that close to it.
Yeah, Cash told me. I'm like, what? So, yeah, it's pretty intense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh wow. I don't think I watched the news enough to have heard it from there, but
I didn't even either. I just Cash brought it up.
wow, interesting.
Yeah. So, Texas, there was a mass shooting. I think one of the worst we've had probably since Sandy Hook.
You explain this. I'm gonna go get some Zyrtec.
Sure. So there was a mass shooting at Robb Elementary. 21 people were killed, 2 teachers and 19 students. I think the students range from ages of like 7 to 11, all in one classroom, so I'm pretty sure almost all the students in this classroom were killed. Not all, but almost. Really terrible thing. It was on like the last day of school, towards the end of the day, I think, and then it struck. This is, I think, the worst we've seen in so many years. aside from Sandy Hook, that was like 23. Parkland was only 17. Not only, but still 17, not 21 or 23. So, yeah, really bad. The worst ever, if you're interested, was from 1947 or 1927, one of those years. It was the Bath bombing. It wasn't a shooting, it was a bombing, but it was due at a school. And I'm pretty sure close to 50 people were killed. But this, Sandy Hook, Parkland, Columbine, those are up there. Texas, California, and Illinois are probably some of the worst states. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I think we've had like 13. Texas is 20-something. California is close to that as well. So yeah, it's pretty terrible stuff. And I think we know what happened, and I think Biden is trying to go in the right direction with the. And he's gone. Biden trying to go in the right direction of I think he tried to do a control D to unmute himself, and then he just left the meeting because he did control R like this. Okay, I was trying to do it, but I didn't. Anyway, so Biden trying to do the right thing by making it to be able to buy a gun 21 or older, but will that be the right thing? I don't know. Jackson, you can lead off. You can give us your thoughts on what happened.
Obviously it's horrible. I can't remember very much about it though. We talked about this in LA. Did you do that?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Kind of. I think we talked about the Buffalo shooting more, and that too. The Buffalo shooting in New York. That was
Was that which am I thinking of?
probably Buffalo, because I don't remember touching on the Robb one.
Let me check. Oh, that. Anyway, I am thinking of the one in. I don't know. Oh, right. We talked about the Buffalo shooting.
Yes.
The Texas shooting was the one in school.
Yeah, Buffalo was not a
Right.
school shooting, by the way. That was a grocery store.
Have I seen what? Oh, never mind. Oh, no, what are you looking for? Oh. Right, I forgot. We talked about the Buffalo shooting. I don't think the Texas one happened yet. But, yeah, it's crazy what people can, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane what some people would do to others.
That guy was 18.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. He was 18 years old. No license, no anything. Just did it. Crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. I read this and it makes me sick. Earlier in the day, he shot his grandmother in the forehead, severely wounding her.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well,
She even survived.
You have to be insane to shoot your own grandmother in the head and then shoot up a school.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean,
and lucky grandma. That was in the head too.
Did he have mental issues?
I don't think so. Which is even the more crazy thing.
He had no known criminal or mental health history.
Yeah, I don't think so. Which makes it even more messed up. It still would be crazy, but it's even crazier.
What? It's just crazy.
And another thing is, my opinion on it, on gun law, is that I think guns should be legal, but not anything past like a pistol. I think that AR-15s, these military-grade weapons, these rifles that are huge things that no one needs, they can be done with.
No sane civilian would need an AK-47.
No one. So I think they should be banned. I think pistols should be allowed because a pistol, no one's shooting up a school with a pistol because you have to be really close range for that, and it's pretty defendable. So no one's going to have that idea. Pistols are good for home protection. I do think people should have the right to have a pistol in case of an intruder with guns or weapons. I do think pistols should be allowed for people in their own homes. I don't think pistols should be taken out and about. I think they should be kept in a house. I don't think you should be able to carry one around. and maybe snipers. I haven't really decided on that, but snipers maybe for hunting. But I don't think hunting really even needs to be done. You can buy that shit at the store. Why go hunting? No one's gonna shoot up a school with a hunting rifle. I can say that. But like assassins could use hunting snipers. So I'm a little mixed with the snipers, but I do think pistols should be allowed, but like big rifles should be banned. So that's my view.
Hunting rifles are fine, but only if you have, you're not even allowed to use a hunting rifle until you have a license. I mean, wait, are you allowed to own a gun in Illinois without a license?
Probably not Illinois. I can search it up. Let's see, can you own a gun in Illinois without?
So, I mean, my grandpa and four of my uncle, or all four of my uncles did hunt deer when they all lived in Illinois. So I mean,
you do not.
I mean, it should be fine for hunting, but only hunting. I don't know how to stop that happening for not hunting, but
yeah, you do not have to own it. Oh no, you do.
Yeah.
You do have to have a permit to carry a firearm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then let's see, can you own a gun in Illinois with a felon? With a felony, that was like the thing that popped up. Yeah, so if you have if you have a violent felony, you can't have one. But if you rob a store without any weapons, you're allowed to get one. I think is what it's saying.
Interesting.
Something like that. So there, I mean, yeah, guys, it's pretty intense, pretty scary stuff. I mean, it's just there's been thousands, and just in our history, hundreds, many hundreds. I mean, it's really terrible.
Yeah, it does say Illinois residents are required to have a firearm owner's ID (FOID) card to purchase or possess a firearm or ammunition in the state.
Yeah. I mean, I think what I said maybe sticks true to a lot of others. That's what a lot of people are saying. I think Biden's going in the right direction, but I know he needs all the Senate to agree with him about the thing what I said. That's not going to happen unless a lot of the Republicans are kicked out. Because even though this happens, all the Republicans still want it. Not all, but mainly. And it's crazy because they're the ones that are, the police chiefs that are going crazy over the shootings. So it confuses me, but
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it is confusing.
On a bit of a lighter note, I think. Oops, I'm just gonna go over here for a minute. I'd say on a much different and lighter note to bring it back in. Wholesome, our grade is hosting a kickball tournament.
Oh yeah.
Which is going to be really fun. I don't think our class I think our class has a good chance. Maybe not at winning, but getting to the semifinals. Cause
there's no way our class is gonna win. I mean, have you seen our class?
You have some good people. I mean, I know you guys have Clay and Elijah and Ethan. You guys have some.
And Charlie and Dane. Yeah, they're the only ones that are pretty good at kickball in our class. The rest are just dead weight when it comes to kickball.
Our class, we've been doing teams, and they haven't been super fair. I don't think. I mean, they've been kind of fair. I think we should maybe get one or two other good, better people. It's me, Phoenix, and then Armando and Nick. I think are carrying, and then the other team, it's Teddy, Liam, Cash, and Teddy, Cash, Ahmad, and Liam. So it's a little even. I think we should maybe get another player or two, but I mean, I'm pretty good, I would say. I can usually always kick it without getting out. I can either... Henry has, a bad tailbone, so he kicks it, and I'm a ghost runner. Or no, I'm not a ghost runner. I'm just a runner, which means I run for someone who can't run, because Henry can't run because of his tailbone, so he kicks it. He's a good kicker. I'm a good runner, so I can easily get home. We played today, and we got, 3 points. Phoenix was one of them, and I was the other two, because I went for Henry. So there's that. I'm a pretty good catcher too. I'm not terrible. Not the best of the best. I'm not creme de la creme, but pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I know we're doing it Wednesday next week. Is the start of the quarterfinals, and then the finals are like the last day of school. So it's gonna be within that.
I didn't realize it was that soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be within that like 5-day slot period. So that'll be fun. I did start Stranger Things season 4. I got through like the first episode. I don't even know if I finished it though. I like it, but like I get bored. It's so long. I think it's like almost 80 minutes, that first episode.
It is. It's a really long. Those episodes are super long.
I think all of them are over an hour, maybe besides like a couple. So it's pretty intense. But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to make some changes to the channel, some big updates, because we've been at some dead weight for a while. We've dropped in subscribers, not by a lot, but a few people have unsubbed, and I really don't enjoy that. I don't like it. I guarantee Jackson, I know for a fact Jackson doesn't like that either. He's sadistic if he wants us to lose subscribers. So, yeah. We have been gaining a lot of likes, and here and there we'll get a good amount of likes and some videos, but not crazy. So I'm going to try to spurse in some more things, because at this point we're just doing a lot of fragrance talk, fragrance-related videos and podcasts. So I'm going to try to throw in some more vlogging and skits. I know some of my most popular videos were some skits I did. So yeah, those skits got like hundreds of views. So I'm going to do a lot of more skits, some vlogging, so a lot more of that stuff. Guys, get me back to 130 subs, then get me back to 140. Let's try to aim for at least 10 likes per video. We haven't gotten that in a while. So update to the channel. We're going to do it. We're going to do it good. And yeah. I do want to end here in a few minutes. So I think the last thing we should do is this. We do it every few episodes. We haven't done it in a while. It's been a few weeks. So we have to do 20 pull-ups. My goal is 100 by the end of the year. I did 15 a couple weeks ago. And I admit, disclaimer, these pull-ups are not like crazy. I don't want to already waste energy, but these pull-ups are not this. We are not doing that here. My pull-ups, half of them are like this. And then half of them, so those are the fake Mr. Fair ones. The real ones are just like this. So about halfway down. So if you really want to put it into terms, if I do 20 pull-ups, I guess you could say I'm doing like 10 pull-ups, 15 pull-ups that are real. So yeah, I'm going to go pee real quick, and then we're going to hop into it. 20 pull-ups, guys. 20.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. He's going to do 20 pull-ups. That's a lot of pull-ups. I couldn't do 20 pull-ups. Did you know Bob Jan is a common South African slang for the word gorilla? Interesting. Boost. To put a lot of pressure or force upon something to move at great speed.
Okay. One of the things really funny, I just wanted to bring it up. Me and Teddy fought each other the other day, like a week ago. Not because we were mad at each other. We did a boxing match at a sleepover, and there's a whole 5-minute video on it. Maybe I'll send it to you. It's really funny. We just were boxing each other. We each had one glove. You know those gloves, like the yellow ones in my basement? We each used one, and we were clubbing each other. It was not play stuff, smacking in the head. We are not strong enough to knock each other out, so it's fine. But fully, as hard as you can. Now I did lose, not by a lot though. I got him really good in the beginning, but I got tired. But to my credit, I was using my non-dominant hand. He was using his dominant hand. Not trying to say he didn't win. He won, rightfully so. But I was using my undominant hand, which is a disadvantage. Just saying. But yeah, and I was gonna say one more thing before I began. but I don't remember what it was. Don't remember what it was. We watched Meatballs too. Such a good movie. Alright. Here we go. Is this good? Or is that, actually, I can move it down a little bit, I guess. Okay, perfect. That's good. Okay. Jackson, do you think I can do 20 pull-ups? I was struggling a lot with 15.
I think so.
Alright. So, I'm using this band thing, and we are doing it 10 and 10. So, classic. I gotta get this. We're doing 10 Mr. Fair pull-ups, which are what I showed you. And then, I love that we call it that, Mr. Fair pull-ups. And then, we are doing 10 real pull-ups.
Great.
Okay. So, I don't think I can get 100 by the end of the year. If I can get 50, honestly, I'll celebrate. 50 should be my new goal, because 100 is unreasonable. And 50 is never going to happen. I mean, 25 real ones and 25 fairs is just hard. Alright, we're going to start here in T-minus 20 seconds. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the 20 pull-ups begin. We're starting with, I guess we'll go like by 5s. 5 fair, 5 real, 5 fair, 5 real. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. That was not a good idea. I can't get back up. There's no way. There's no way I can't get back up. That was our first fail. So 20 was hard. That's our first fail. 5, 10, and 15 we did. 20 was our first fail. It's a big benchmark. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to work on my arms, I guess. I'm not going to do it again, but that was, I mean, yeah, it's difficult. So that was a fail. You're used to me as getting it, belting it out, breathing a little heavy, and done, but boom, fail. So 20 pull-ups. That's my goal for next episode, because I cannot do it right now. 15 is my limit. So 20 pull-ups. It's coming. So yeah, if you want to enjoy the episode, please make sure to subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. I know I said it wouldn't be that short, which it isn't. This is like half an hour roughly. I know the last episode was around that too. But we'll be back for episode 63 next week. And the week after that, we are doing the week after. So next episode, the week after next episode is 1/4 of the year. Me and Jackson and I should be in person then. That will be the episode of June 24th. So that will be on a Friday. Yeah, of course. So maybe Jackson will come over on the 18th or the 19th to record that. And yeah, one last thing before we go is to make sure to subscribe, like, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all very soon. By the way, not only is Tim coming to camp for session 3, maybe even 4, so is Clay. I can convince him to. Just for session 4, but because he can't swim, he said not to tell anybody, but I just exposed him, so there's that. But yeah, just for session 4. So yeah, that'll be interesting when he tries to go into Big Blue. See you all soon. Peace. Oh, by the way, sorry. Jackson and I will eventually, sooner or later, have to start planning for pre-recording episodes, because we will have camp, of course. Camp for us is, and Jackson's going for 3 and 4, I believe, like me. Camp is July 3rd to July 16th. So, or we're going home, no, the 15th. July 3rd to July 15th. So we are going to be missing. So our last episode will be July 1st. That'll be episode 66, the one after 114th. And then we will have to pre-record episode... Oh, okay. So only episode 8, because last time we had to pre-record 2 episodes, so just episode 67 we'll have to pre-record. And that is the episode for July 8th, because July 1st will be here, and we'll be here for July 15th. So, cool beans. Alright, y'all. See you later. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, I kind of cut him off there, but, psych, I lied.